Hey guys, it's Colin, and in this video I'm partnering up with Mabett to install the fender flares on a 2025 Ford Maverick. This should apply to all Ford Maverick models 2022 and upwards. I'm going to unbox, I'm going to show you a step-by-step installation, and then give you a review so you can determine whether this product is right for you. So without further ado, let's get started. This is the box that it came in. Inside we have the retainer clip prying tool. Have new retainer clips, and these are the instructions. This is the installation guide. There's the 4 fender flares, the retainer clips, the prying tool, removing the existing retainer clips. We said to remove a small portion of the double-sided tape, putting the fender flares on, putting the retainer clips on, taking off the double-sided tape, and then repeating the process on all 4 sides. We also have the 4 fender flares. They seem to be protected fairly well. Taking a look at the product here, we have the double-sided tape. We have the drilled holes. And then this is a close-up of the actual material. It has a somewhat textured matte finish. The material is very similar to the rear bumper and the trim on the top of the truck bed, so it should fit in very nicely. These are the 4 fender flares, the prying tool, the retainer clips, and the instruction manual. Since we're using double-sided tape, it would be a good idea to wash your car, at least in this area. I've washed the car recently, it just has a little bit of debris. I'm using a microfiber cloth just to get rid of the excess dirt. So the double-sided tape has good adhesion. I'm starting with the front passenger side. We're going to find the fender flares with the retainer clip holes that match. So this one has 3 in the back, there's 1 on the top, and then 1 on the bottom. So we'll use our prying tool to pop these retainer clips out. You also need a 7mm socket to remove the bolt that's on the front mud flap or air deflector. And the way the prying tool works is that you push one of these teeth in, you wiggle this in between the teeth, and then pry it outwards, and this whole thing just comes off. We'll take our tool and pry these retainer clips off. So I do the same thing for these other ones. This second one is a bit bigger, as is this third one. There's another one up here. And then the last one is a 7mm bolt that's on the OEM mud flap, or they call it like an air deflector. I have my 7mm on a 1/4" socket. We're going to turn it lefty-loosey. Here's the new retainer clip. They come in 2 pieces in the bag, and you just push it in here and push it down. Let's install the fender flare first. So let's line it up. They said to remove a small portion of the double-sided tape. I'm going to leave a portion of it folded out so it's easier to peel off later. I take some of the double-sided tape off the bottom front too, just to leave it hanging. And this fender goes on top of the fender liner. Start with the top so I don't have to hold the whole piece. We'll line this hole up, put the bottom retainer clip in. So I have the lower retainer clip in. I'm going to put the top part in so it holds it in place. There we go. We'll do the same thing for these other 3 holes. And I'm going to put the fender on the inside of the mud flap, just so that it hugs closer to the body. I'm just going to do a fit check before I peel this double-sided tape off. I'm going to tighten this bolt on the front mud flap, just so that it pushes the fender flare forward and it holds it in place for when I remove the double-sided tape. The front has the fender flare and the rear does not. Looks pretty good to me. Start removing this double-sided tape. And then I'm going to continue pushing this down. And while pushing it outwards, I'm going to press it up against the fender to close any gap that is visible. Here's the fitment. It's pretty close. And I noticed that because this fender flare sticks to both the fender and the front bumper, you'll probably have to take this off if you ever need to remove the front bumper. But here it is. Sits pretty flush. Next, we'll find the piece that fits on the rear. So this is the one. There's a hole down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take off the corresponding retainer clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's also a good time to wipe down the surface. Again, we'll remove part of the double-sided tape and backing just so that it's easier to peel off later. We'll line this up. We'll use the new retainer clips. I'll start with the top. Take off the backing from the double-sided tape. Making sure that it's fitting flush. I'm going to pull it outwards and push it in. I noticed that down here you can still see part of the rear blue quarter panel. This is what it looks like. And same back here as well. From a distance, it looks fine. So I'll repeat the same process on the other side. I finished the install, so I'm going to walk around the vehicle and show you the fender flares. Moving on to the review of the fender flares, I think this is a very cool product to make your vehicle look more aggressive. It adds another layer of protection. Whether you're driving off-road or on the highway, it's supposed to protect your fender from getting scraped by rocks and debris. If you drive in the city too, it could protect from pedestrians or cars scraping your fender, or if you go grocery shopping, it protects the fender from getting bumped if a shopping cart hits your fender. The product is very easy to install. You take off about 5 retainer clips from each side. You'll put this on, put the new retainer clips on, and then take off the double-sided tape and press it into place. Just make sure that you clean the surface before you put the double-sided tape. You also need to provide your own 7mm socket for the front mud flap bolt. But aside from that, all the tools are provided. It looks very nice in my opinion. The only drawback that I see about this is that for the front fender, it attaches both the front bumper and the fender. In order to remove any one of these, you have to take the front fender flare off, but it's not a big deal. You can double side tape it again. It's just something to note. And then for the rear, the fender liner didn't quite line up with the quarter panel. It shows about a centimeter gap, which isn't a big deal from a distance. I like the texture finish. It matches the front bumper and rear bumper well in color and in texture. Only time will tell how well it holds up to weathering and damage. I might provide a 1-year review on this product later. If you guys are on the market for fender flares for your Ford Maverick, you can check this one out. An MSRP is for $159.99. It's currently on sale for $130. And there might be additional discounts or sales in the future. So check out the description section below if you're interested in buying this product. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video if you thought it helpful. Feel free to leave questions or comments in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching and take care.